Hey everyone, Chris with the Kentucky Woodsman Channel. We're back up at the off-grid cabin today. Been busting up a few pallets that my son brought up here, trying to burn them. Planning on doing a little insulating on the inside of the cabin today with some felt that Adam, Coyote238, gave me. Going to try to start getting some stuff going on the inside of the cabin and try to get a few things done. It's been a long time since we've done a video of the progress of the off-grid cabin. Well, today we're going to start back on the inside. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have a lot of fun. Well, we busted up a pallet today that my son brought up here. They have just kind of been sitting around, and he brought them for spare wood, but I'm not going to use them on the cabin. So we're using them for firewood today. Makes a real good fire, a nice warm fire to stand around when I'm taking a break on the insulation of the cabin. This is an axe that Robert from Bluegrass Bushcraft left up here the last time he camped up here. He told me to keep it and use it when I could, so I'm using it. It made a real nice axe to bust up the pallet with and get the fire started today. Got a good fire going with the pallet. Had a little bit of it get out of control there for a second. And got it put out though before it got too out of control. As you can see, we have a lot of dry leaves around the cabin today. But got a nice warm fire going in the progress. Temperature today is about 41 degrees outside. It's not real cold, but definitely on the cooler side, I guess you'd say. This fire sure knocks off the chill and is welcome for a quick warm up after working in the cabin. The bears have definitely been having their way with the outside of my cabin here. As you can see, they've turned over my chairs, they've turned over my grill, but I'm not surprised. There's two young cubs up here right now and a mama bear, and I'm sure it's everything the mama bear can do to keep the cubs in line. Heck, she may have been in charge of turning these chairs and this grill over in the process, who knows. Well, I've got the grill and the chairs turned back up, sitting more in a upright position than they were, obviously. I've got to put a bottom in these chairs on the next trip up here. I'm probably just going to put a wood bottom in. The chairs are old. They sat around our pole for years. They're not in the best shape. But if I put a wood bottom in them, at least they'll give you something solid to sit on and give you somewhat of a comfortable back. That's to come in the next video. Our main job today, or the main objective today, is to get some of this felt hung on the walls in between the studs here on the cabin. This felt insulation was donated by Coyote238, Adam. I'm gonna try to get some of it hung up today. As you can see, I got some of it already in. Got a long way to go before I'm done though. I would be willing to guarantee that there's someone out there that's going to raise a fuss about what I'm using as insulation. But to be honest with you, this cabin is a process of trying to save money and have something that I can be proud of, and something that can be relatively warm in the wintertime. Well, this felt insulation is going to work great for what I needed to do. Is it going to provide extreme protection like maybe R16 would or R13? Well, probably not. But it is going to provide me a layer of insulation that I wouldn't have otherwise. And all this felt is free. You can't beat that. Well, the pellet wood fire is slowly burning down. We've got a few odds and ends done here at the off-grid cabin. Got some of the felt put in the walls. Like I said, folks, I'm sure some of you are going to be cringing at the thought of me putting felt in the walls. I've never once said this is a professional job, but that felt is going to provide some well-needed insulation here in the cabin. It's going to give us an opportunity to save some money. Once I get the walls insulated, it's going to be time to start running some paneling or some type of shiplap or something. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, but you can guarantee you will be in on the process. And who knows, you know, I may end up having to use some regular insulation in some of the walls. And if I do, I do. But for now, I'm going to use what is free and what works. Folks, stay with us. The off-grid cabin is far from being done. We've got the outside pretty much where we want it. Got a few things to do on the outside, but not a lot. The inside is the next step, and hopefully get it sealed off and mouse-proof and rodent-proof for the most part. Stick with us. You might learn a thing or two. Then again, you might look at me and say, this guy's an idiot. But whatever the case may be, I can guarantee you one thing. I will enjoy this cabin for many years to come. Thanks for watching, folks. And I appreciate the support. Take care. We'll see you on down the trail.